back to a new season. This is a new setup. I don't know, we'll be changing it throughout the season, but I'm so excited for the new season. It's been a long break, long summer. It's like whenever I'm on break, because there was the Euros, Copa America, Olympics just ended on Sunday. Like, busy, because today I'm filming on Monday. I don't know, I'm shouting, but so that you know, say I'm talking slowly and whatever. But yeah, let's get into it. We're going to talk about the new season, my predictions for the season, the table, and I'll tell you why I have all the people I have in the positions I have them for this season, right? So me, I have Liverpool to win just because like I rather Liverpool than Man U than Arsenal. And I don't want City to win another title again. Like, that would be like, what, 4 in a row? I'll be 5 in a row? No, I mean, I have Arsenal to finish second just because even in preseason, they looked the most convincing. I think they only lost one match, and that was like to Man U. And that was what, on penalties, I think. But every other person they have beaten convincingly, so I think they are going to be good. And then I have Man City to finish third, just because, like, they haven't looked convincing in preseason. Regardless of me not rating preseason, they haven't bought anybody this season either. They lost Alvarez. Not like Alvarez was that much of an important player, but I just think other teams have recruited way better than them. And the only reason why I'll have Man City third, or I'm having Man City third, is just because of Pep. The coach is a deciding factor for a lot of. Then I have Spurs to finish fourth because of them buying what's his name, Solanke. That was the only reason why I have Spurs first, because I feel like they have a good defense, they have a good keeper. Yeah, they really goals for sure, but I just think Solanke was one of the missing pieces Spurs needed. I just hope that this sound isn't bad. But yeah, let's continue. I have Man U to finish fifth above Chelsea because of the two players they signed, Delete and Mazarawi. I rate both players to an extent, and I feel like not just because I rate them, but I think like they improve Man U a lot more than like if they were without them, especially with the injuries they have been getting in preseason. Then I have Chelsea to finish sixth. I have Chelsea to finish sixth because of our defense. Solely because of our defense and our keeper situation. I don't trust anybody. The new person they bought, I can't remember his name. And then Sanchez, and we're not gonna have Petrovic. Not like Petrovic was even like amazing to begin with, but then the people in front, some of them are injury prone. Like I can't stand by their show for the life of me, and I don't think he's a great footballer, but he has his moments when he does well, he has his moments when he doesn't do well. So for that, I don't think we will do better than all the other teams above us. Obviously, things could change, but personally, I think sixth is the best we can get, and that is like Europa position, and that is better than finishing where we finished sixth last season, I think. Then, but we couldn't get Europa because of my. But at least it's an upgrade from Conference League to Europa League. Yes, I rather us grow like that. And I also don't trust the coach enough. Like, yeah, he looks a bit convincing in the preseason, but I'm not convinced. Sorry, I'm not convinced. But I'll still support us regardless. Morning, noon, and night. West Ham is my seventh position. I have West Ham here because I think they have recruited very well. And the only reason why I'm not so sure about them is just because it's West Ham. You can see that West Ham recruits well. By the time they start playing, you just be wondering what's the issue. Yeah, they'll give us great games, but they can always just fall off or something. But with their new coach, I don't know what to expect really. And I didn't watch them at all in preseason. So this is just me looking at the players on paper. Do you understand? I have Newcastle to finish eighth. Newcastle by anybody? I think they bought Matson, right? Yeah, they are recruited well, and Newcastle has some injury-prone players, and I feel like that might affect them. And I don't know if Gordon will stay with them or he will move to Liverpool. So that's why I have Newcastle to stay eighth. I feel like they could have been higher on the list, but I just had them eighth. I had Aston Villa 90 because of that they are going to be in Europe, and I feel like it will put so much pressure on the team, and they might just get carried away. Either like maybe they will focus too much on Europe, or like the games will be too much for the players they have and all of that. That's why I have, just because they are Europe, I have them to finish 9th. Okay, 10th position Leicester, just because they won the league. Yeah, they lost their coach, so that's why I'm like, with new coach, would they still be the same? Would they have the success they had in championship? And it's championship, not to say championship isn't hard, but it's championship regardless. So I just have them 10th, and they're the highest of the newly promoted sides I have on my list. Brighton, just because like I just feel like they have enough in them to win a good amount of games to be 11th, but also in them to lose amount of games, especially to the people upper on this list. Fulham 12. They have recruited some people. I think I can think of 2 players that they recruited. I'm not convinced about those players, but I think it's good for them to have those players to turn to if need be. Because Crystal Palace are Crystal Palace. They're like the most unconvincing team. Like, they will grind some good results, but they will also lose a lot of games. But their new coach has them playing well, so I don't know. I just had them 13 because I feel like there are a lot more better teams than them on paper right now. Obviously, football is always different, like, than what you see on paper and what you see on the pitch, but I don't know, you don't know, so they are 13th. Everton 14. Honestly, I wanted to put Everton in the relegation because I think Everton will still fight relegation this season, because they have lost what's that black guy? I have his face on the screen. They have lost a player, and like, I don't think they are going to recruit because of their financial situation is just bad. Yeah, they have enough players to maybe fight relegation and survive like they have been. And I'm just of the notion that if you fight relegation 2-3 seasons in a row, you should go down. Bournemouth 15th because they have lost one game. I don't know where the goals are really gonna be coming from. They will score goals, but like, we just got that amount of goals. And even with goals Solanke was scoring last season, I think they finished like 11th or 12th. Correct me if I'm wrong. Brentford finished 16. I don't know. I still feel like they might lose Tony just before the window ends, and that's why I have them 16. Southampton 17. I don't know. I don't know much about Southampton. Like, I don't know what to expect. That's why I have them 17. And I just have them to survive the drop. Then at the bottom, I have Ipswich, Wolves, and Forest. Just because Ipswich, yeah. Wolves, I feel like Wolves losing Pedro Neto, even though he was not always like a consistent player, I just think like Wolves relegation has just been coming. Like, it has been showing in the seasons, the past 2 seasons, like, they haven't been the Wolves we know, and I just think they will drop, you know. Forest, same thing. Financial situation, like, players, I don't think it's gonna be enough because this season looks a lot more teams have like reinforced than last season. So I guess we're going to have a part 2 of this video. Like, and in part 2, I'm going to be talking about Chelsea's transfer window and just everything I think about that, because that deserves the whole video on its own, to be very, very honest. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you have come this far in the video. Happy to see you guys again. Happy to be back. I might not be back in full speed because I have like some medical issues, but I will try and be posting. That's why I'm doing this video as early as Monday, so that it doesn't stop my upload. I'm gonna be here for you guys, and even Sunday when Chelsea play, I'm gonna be here. Okay, even if it's on the bed in bandage stitches, God forbid, but I'll be here.